Here we have, left to right, Charlie Hostetler, Glenn Maggart, and I presume this is probably Milton Maggart, the father, Alice's husband. Gail Maggart, Niall Maggart, his dad, Ray is in the back, and then I'm not sure the one in the front. Sitting down, we have Burl Macaulay and two others. Burl and Vivian had several children, and so this could be one of them. They had Bob Macaulay was one. Then they had another one, Donnie, and a girl named Dorothy. This could be their children. In the front row, I can name a few of these. The second one could be Berthy Hostetler and her daughter in the white dress, Mildred. She married Mark Agnes. Then we have the lady holding the baby, would be Ruth Oliva Rulon, Lester's wife, holding Jerry. And then we go on down. She's standing in back of the lady in front is Dottie. And then to her right would be Gertrude Maggart, Ray's wife. The front row would be the lady holding the baby, Uncle Glenn's daughter-in-law, and her son. The lady in the dark jumper is Vera Maggart, and the girl right beside to the right is Marilyn Maggart. It was Marilyn Maggart and Aunt Florence. In front, we'd have Wilma Jean, Uncle Ray's daughter. She married a Folk, and the other two girls, I don't know. This picture was probably a school picture. This is Donnie Macaulay. He was close to Jean's age. Jean and him would play together when they had time, and when they got together, they had a good time together. One story that Jean said that the only time he ever remembered getting spanked by his mother is when him and Donnie pushed Dorothy down the stairway. She did spank him then, but that was about the only time he ever remembered his mother spanking him. He was a furniture builder, and he married Marilyn, and I don't know, from Kokomo probably. They had several children. We traveled in 1969. Jean and I and the kids all traveled to Texas during Christmas break. Pete and Irma lived in San Antonio. Pete worked for Braniff Airlines, so this is their home. They're in San Antonio. Her brother, Ellis Bean, Irma's brother, would come from California almost every Christmas to Texas because Ellis's wife, Irene, would go on down to the valley where her folks lived, and they would spend Christmas there in Texas. Now, left to right, we have Pete and Irma Killebrew. In back there would be Randy Beam. In front, Marley. Marley was the one. And then Brian had glasses on. He was in the back row. And Alice Rulon and Jean. And then Ellis on the end to the right. The front row was, Darlene had two boys, which she lived next door to Ellis and Irene. And one was David, and the other was, can't remember, only their name was Sartine. The little boys in yellow were her children. And then the one standing in front of Jean is Jay. So we spent Christmas down there, and that was fun. They always had a big Christmas. Back to some of the older pictures now. This was down at Port Isabel, and I'm not sure of the date, but there was Alice Maggart, and then Dottie, and then Hazel Beam.